Hey everybody, this is Ryan, and welcome to episode 20 of Let's Play Terraria. Now we are running out of things to do. I gave up on the jungle. It just, yeah, whatever. There really wasn't anything else to find. There's I could get a bunch more spores. Spores were that kind of starry looking plant that I went and got. You use that in the armor and the weapons you make, but I'm pretty happy with the armor and the weapons that I have now, so I'm not really interested in getting more spores. If you're a magic user, then the jungle armor is definitely something you want to get. There are some big bonuses to I think mana usage or mana regeneration, one of the two, and even the amount of damage that it does. So jungle armor is useful in if that's kind of the character you want to make, but that's not really what I'm going for. So there wasn't really anything left to do. You usually don't find that many of those altar rooms, those golden, I guess it's not really an altar, but those golden treasure rooms. You don't find very many of those. If you find 3, yeah, that's pretty good. You know, you're pushing your luck if you want to find more. So the next thing we're going to do is go down into the Underworld. And to get there, you want to make something like this. This is what is called a elevator, and as you can see, it just goes straight down to hell. To do this, you definitely want to have a lucky horseshoe. Actually, I hope I have mine equipped. Okay, I do. Because, yeah, this is a pretty long fall. You're not going to survive this one. You know, you can use one of the potions that I showed you. The feather fall potion. That'll do it, or you can just time it with rocket boots. So as you can see, I got all the way down here and it doesn't go all the way. What's going on? Well, there's a bunch of lava here. There are some ways to get around lava, but it's a really big pain to do, and I don't know, this is kind of not worth the time. There's this nice little path right next to it, so I'm just going to use this little path, and here we go. All of a sudden, we are here. We are in the Underworld. And boy, this place is not friendly. This is actually my my last heart. This will get me up to 400 health. Alright, we got max health now. That is great. Okay, so here we go. Jumping right into it. You're going to get attacked very quickly and ferociously down here from all sorts of enemies. There are pots everywhere. There are not very many chests. Oh, look at that. Hey, that's our first real big enemy we're going to see. And yeah, these bone serpents are not fun. They are a big pain. And oh, look, we got another very tough enemy. I forget what these guys are called. Yeah, they're just called demons. These are the guys that carry around the guide voodoo doll. At least I think they still do. We'll probably see one. And you can actually see it in their claws as they're flying around. So, something to look for. And if you see it, you need to make sure that you don't kill him over lava, because if you do, your guide's going to die. You know, maybe you want your guide to die, whatever. None of my business. Okay, so this is the stuff we came here for. This hellstone. Now, the reason hellstone is such a huge pain in the ass is that when you break it, it creates lava. Yeah, good times. You have to be really careful when you're mining this stuff. And you know what? You need quite a bit of it. So, you got to be really slow. You got to take your time. As you can see, I landed on it and it hurt me. And that's because I don't have my obsidian skull equipped yet. I'm actually going to switch out my lucky horseshoe because I shouldn't have too many big falls in here. At least I hope. So we're going to switch that out and mine as much of this as we can before we get into too much trouble. You can see these little areas here. This is obsidian. So if you wanted to, you know, put some obsidian in your house, you can come down here and get it. It looks kind of cool. Has that nice color to it. So, you know, something you might want to do. There are also these ones that are made out of hellstone. Now, I wouldn't be able to stand on these without my obsidian skull, so Definitely something to keep in mind. And I'm dead. Well, crap. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done... Well, I definitely shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that's a really smart... I probably shouldn't have jumped in the lava, guys. Maybe something that you don't want to do when you play the game. Yeah, don't jump in lava. What I should have done is I should have used some dirt or stone or whatever I have in my inventory and make a bridge. That was just me trying to move too quickly. One of the items that I did get, that I actually made from the jungle, is my ivory whip. And if I get to it, this spot will work just fine. It's an upgraded version of the hook. So you shoot out there, and look, you can't really see all too well. But yeah, you actually get 3 things to shoot out, and then you can crawl across an area like this. It's kind of cool. And it has a much longer reach than your standard hook. So that's a pretty good item. One I definitely like to get when you're trying to make your way around some complicated areas. That's a big help. You got to be kidding me. So I really want to know how many people realized that I didn't have my lucky horseshoe equipped before I did that. Cause I didn't. Oh man. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna have too many long falls in this episode, so you know, just go ahead and take the lucky horseshoe off. Oh my goodness. Well. Huh. Yeah, I feel a little silly after that one, but okay, we're gonna move on and just kind of pretend that didn't happen. All right, so getting back down into the underworld. I should land right there. All right, need to equip my skull back. That is still the item that I want to change out. All the other stuff definitely has a use down here. This one isn't too bad. I think I can get across this one. This area is, it's a lot like the dungeon where you got to keep moving. You can't stand around and enjoy this beautiful scenery for too long, because bad guys are going to spawn and they are going to eat your face. Those lava slimes, it used to be when you killed them they actually released lava, which was pretty cool. It was a big challenge, something you had to kind of keep in mind. When you make a bridge like this and then you kill those slimes and all of a sudden you're getting overrun. And they changed it. Not really a big fan of that change. It was kind of a unique thing that they did, but what are you gonna do? It's changed. Alright, and you always kind of want to take a look, see if there's any treasure chests. Usually you find treasure chests on the very top of these little building things. So there's an enemy I don't think we've shown, the imp. He shoots fireballs at you. You can destroy his fireballs with your weapon, so they're not too bad. I always like to collect hellstone when it's right along these walls, because it's just so much easier, and you need quite a bit of it to make your high-end stuff. Alright, another thing I want to grab are these hellstone forges. Ow, and my hammer's not good enough. I can't get that yet. Okay, well, later I'll grab one. You need those to make hellstone bars. So the first time you make hellstone bars, you actually need to do it down here. So it's definitely something you want to keep in mind, because the first time you do it, you're like, hey, why can't I make it? What's going on? Well, you need a hellstone forge. And you can take them and put them in your house. which is kind of cool. You can definitely see how much fun this place is. Trying to think if I have a better weapon to kill this guy. It's just, you know, it's a slow process. Standing around waiting for him to come back up, but oh well. There we go. Later, I am going to make a potion that makes it so lava doesn't kill me. And I hope to be able to get across this area very quickly once I do that. Things you need are these fire flowers, which you get off of ash. You get from, you know, just like you do any other plant. You swing your weapon when you're standing on ash, and sometimes you get one. And you use those and a water leaf, which is something you get from the desert, or at least the sand area. And they let you survive lava. And the reason I want that is so I can hopefully quickly make my way across the map, find any shadow chests that are down here without having to be too careful. Because as you can see, not the most friendly area. And there's not very many shadow chests in each world. You're gonna hopefully find a couple, but it's not like you're gonna be finding one every, you know, couple of towers. Probably should be focused on getting hellstone too. But I'd like to get one of these high-end items and show it off. Pots are always good. They're a quick source of money. You get hellfire arrows and a lot of them. Pretty powerful. Some of the more powerful ones you get, that's for sure. Okay, this just should be a good example to show you the lava when you break these. See, it's just a little pool of lava, which it's really just enough to make it hard. It's kind of the best way to describe it. It's just enough that you gotta consider it and you gotta take precautions. This is just a good time, huh? Haven't seen a demon carrying the guide voodoo doll yet. Wonder if they took that out. I never cared too much for it because I don't know. I like the guide for crafting purposes, especially once the update comes out. Oh, there's a shadow chest down there. All right, we gotta go grab that. For you know, once the update comes out, it's just so easy to take something to the guide and say, oh, I can make this. This is what I need. And I think this shadow chest is how we are going to... we're going to end the episode with the shadow chest. I was like, oh, we could have this awesome cliffhanger, and oh, everybody would be so excited. Oh, what's in the shadow chest? But no, I'm going to go ahead and open it. So I have my shadow key. I did remember to bring that. I got that from the dungeon. And you click on it. Oh, and we got this Sun Fury. A lot of people want this item. Definitely a coveted item. A lot of people are really happy when they get this. So I'm gonna have to show this off before we move on here. It does a lot of damage. Oh, I also want. Can I break the chest? All right, I can break the chest. And we'll get rid of those platforms. All right, definitely a step up from the Blue Moon. This is the high end of this. And it used to be you only got this from, I believe, these bone serpents, which, you know, it's a pretty big pain to go get. You can immediately see that it attacks very quickly. It does a lot of damage, has a great reach. Yeah, look how much damage that did. That's powerful. I'm not very good with these because I don't use them very often, but they're nice, and you know they add variety, and it's very powerful as well. That's for sure. Come here, you jerk. Come here, you jerk. Well, since I'm not very good with these, it's kind of slow going on the attack here, and also he's not making this any easier. Alright, well, we're gonna continue across and hopefully entice him to attack us. And that did a lot of damage. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode. We are going to continue our journey through the Underworld, hopefully find some more. Oh, that's gonna be close. Whew. I like that landing. Find some more chests, find some hellstone, and yeah, we're getting down to the end of it, folks. We're gonna be starting some adventure maps pretty soon, so should be some good times ahead. All right, that's gonna do it for this episode. I say this every single time, and every single time I mean it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It really, really, really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. All right, guys. Until next time, see ya.